Dropped my cologne in my sink. Oh, that's an expensive fumble there. I didn't realize that sinks were that fragile, but thanks for the heads up. What's going on, Modern Chodes? It's your boy Long Nail, back again with another new video. And in today's video, we're going over the hot posts from r/WellThatSucks. Let's get into it. When you hire the guys who can do it cheaper, you end up with a whole bunch of useless bricks or cinder blocks all in your house. Oh man. Yeah, I've learned my lesson enough times to know cheaper definitely does not mean better. In fact, it almost never means better. Man tying a Christmas tree to the roof accidentally tied it to the doors too. Yep, I've had one of those big brain moments a couple of years ago. First time getting a real tree, did the exact same thing. Opened the door just like this guy tried and realized, oh, that's right, I just tied that door shut. Except, unlike him, I didn't crawl through the trunk. I just untied it and redid it. Overfilled my jars to freeze the bone broth. I spent 48 hours simmering. 48 hours? Dude, that must be delicious. 48 hours, bro. I barely will even cook something if it takes like 3 hours in a crock pot. 48 hours? No chance. But yeah, it makes it suck that much more. You're right. Forgot my plastic spatula in the oven while heating up my lasagna today. But did you already eat 3/4 of your lasagna? Or what's going on here? I mean, I feel like if you're gonna make lasagna, you have to make the whole tray, not just enough for like one day. Because let's be honest, if you make the full tray, you're gonna eat the full tray. So let's stop playing around. Let's make the full tray, eat it over the course of a week, and be happy. And then you wouldn't have had to worry about leaving your spatula in the oven, because there wouldn't have been any space for it. Duh. Removing a cheap mirror glued to the wall, only to find an even cheaper mirror glued to the wall beneath it. Yep, this is what happens when you buy a house from a flipper. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality. Those people just skimp out and cut every single corner possible, and then you're left with stuff like this, with just patches over water damage. You get so much nonsense going on that it's like, you know what? Let me double check that this house wasn't flipped. Then maybe I'll buy it. There's zero chance I'm buying from a flipper. They do the worst work and act like, oh yeah, it's okay, because you can't see it. Meanwhile, there's 6 layers of mold growing behind your walls. No thank you. Just bought my first house. Was told there was hardwood under all the carpet. Tested a discreet corner in the closet, which did in fact have hardwood beneath. But not the living room. Looks like I'll be spending too much money on new flooring now. Oh no. So you got plywood instead of hardwood. And maybe, I don't know if this is how floors work, but maybe there's a chance under the plywood there's hardwood. But I don't know. At a certain point, I'm just like, I'm going to take my L and just lay some nice floors over top of this. That does suck though, because you even did the right thing and checked the closet, and it did have hardwood. So, why? I feel like somebody specifically did that just to fake out the next owner. They're like, we're not going to get to see this pay off, but we are going to ruin their day. Deep fried. Basically, this man is texting in front of the deep fryer, drops his phone in the deep fryer, and on pure instinct, reaches his hand into the deep fryer. Dude, what are you thinking? Of course, then he reacts by taking his scorchingly hot hand out of the deep fryer and running away. Yeah, of course, bro. You just stuck your hand in extremely hot oil. What did you think was going to happen? Man's took an L and amplified it tenfold. Your phone, totally replaceable. Your burnt off nerve endings, not so much. Just let your phone go, man. Just let it go. Note to self, don't continue to refer to Paw Patrol as Poop Patrol after it's clear that your toddler has become enraged by the joke. Toddler rage is so funny, though. They're so innocent, but at the same time, they can still swing stuff around hard, and it hurts. Like, I remember playing like a little play like sword game with this kid I was babysitting, and he's like 2.5, 3 years old, and all of a sudden he starts swinging this thing like just like he's Derek Jeter. It's like, bro, that hurts. And then of course you go, and then they laugh, so they try to do it again. It's like, bro, all right, I think we need to stop. When the stylist says, I'm having a tough time with your hairline. No. See, yeah, you got a terrible cut, but the second you heard that, you should have stood up and gone, all right, I'll go to somebody else who actually knows how to cut hair, because I'm not playing the, oh yeah, I'm going to learn to cut hair on you game. Like, I went to a chick before, and she goes, oh yeah, I just started. I was like, okay, not to be disrespectful, but I'm going to go to somebody else. And she was like, oh, but I was like, listen, my hair takes months to grow back. I'm not going to be your test dummy. So, sorry, not sorry. And you know, sometimes you just got to do that. Was it extremely awkward? Oh yeah, definitely never went back there. I don't care if it was 15 years later. Not going back there. Too weird. But hey, at least I went to somebody that actually knew how to cut my hair and wasn't just learning. Some bubbling was noticed on the interior paint. Inspector removed the exterior paneling to reveal extensive water damage. I feel like we need a better word for extensive here. This house doesn't even look like it's safe to walk in. You can't even see the color of the wood. It's just straight up black mold everywhere. This is why you need to hire a good inspector, because they can prevent you from buying stuff like this, which is going to be literally thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to fix. And honestly, it's worth paying the extra money for a good inspector that's going to call out all this stuff. Good job, inspector. Table shattered while I was laying in bed in another room. At least the vase survived. The vase. I don't know, I'm not seeing it, but I am seeing a whole big mess to clean up. This is one of those things where it's like, you're going to spend an hour cleaning it up, and then no matter what, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to see pieces of glass that you missed, and some of them you're going to find by stepping on. Yep, just get ready. It's going to happen. Driver slid into a ditch. Now, I get to clean up the moldy V8 they left me. Oh, can't you just like tip it and not have to touch all that moldy V8? That's so gross. V8's already like the most disgusting drink to ever exist. And you couple that with mold, just rotting disgustingness. Oh, no thank you. All right, Mother Chodes, that's it for the hot post from r/WellThatSucks. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. And if you want to help support the channel for free, anytime you have any shopping to do on Amazon, just click the link in the description down below. Do your shopping as regular. It won't cost you anything extra, and it'll help support the channel. So I'd really appreciate it. Till next time, peace.